Well, I think obviously we wanted to get it right. We're excited about the process and how it worked out. I think, when you look at what we did last year on offense, we went through a very thorough process and came away with a bunch of guys that I really hadn't worked with, had been known about them for a while. But I think this was really just something where we were excited to say, hey, take a deep breath, let's get it right. I think we did over 40 total interviews, 9 of which were coordinators. He was the last one, by the way. He was the last Zoom that we did. And every impression we had with CP was just left us wanting more.
The first thing is we're going to be multiple. I think that whenever you form a defensive structure, it's about the players that you have. So core principles, we'll be a 3-4 by nature, but, 4-3 spacing will be appropriate, 4-2-5 in nickel, different front structures, coverages behind it. But I would say being multiple is probably the most important thing about it. I think when, we initially started the process, you could tell there was an aligned vision for what they wanted in the position, where we wanted to go forward. Obviously, a great deal of respect for not only the organization, but the players involved on the team, having been in division for the past 2 years and having different times going against them. Significant offensive firepower, stayed up a lot of late nights trying to prepare for. So it always helps when you have a franchise quarterback and offensive skill players on that side of the ball that can control the game for you. But I think the biggest thing was just the alignment. You could feel from everybody in the building during those interactions that there was a shared vision involved and people wanted to move forward in the right direction. I did.
Yeah, he did watch the Gambler. Smart man.
Yeah, I did.
Give me the Cliff Notes.
That was kind of my, I was snowed in Philly and, accepted the job. I was there, couldn't get really out, and we were just, doing Zoom interviews all day and stuff, and I started watching a couple of those episodes to try to educate myself a little bit. So, yeah, that was good.
Give us any insight into the Philly-Dallas hate. Philly hate for Dallas?
It's real. Yeah, it's real. I think it's mutual, too. So, yeah, it's real. I think all division rivalries are a great part of the game and why you do it. That's what makes it special, when you have those rivalries, and that usually means you're playing for something. You don't have rivalries if you're a bad team. You have rivalries when you have significant opponents and those games are high-leverage situations, and that's when the best players show up.
Garrett
Puddell, CBS Sports, Christian